Dear Stupid Dressage Divas, little Susie and Suzanne have made me so happy this week because I haven't been able to do a Dear Stupid Dressage Diva video since before the pandemic. This excites me so much because you guys know how much I love to troll my trolls. And these trolls are epic and they fell right into my trap. So about the end of last season, I put on all of the partners for my YouTube channel. So anybody who I've given away free advertising space, I put them all up onto my website as partners. So anybody I collabed with, and usually I'm giving away like $20,000 worth of tack this time of year that supports the businesses, it supports my fans. I don't make any money at it. It's a lot of work, a lot of fun, and super cool. I stopped doing it because of people like little Susie and Suzanne. They're so small-minded that they think these emails that they send out actually get them somewhere and produce something, but all it does is harm the industry, creates little like malicious toxicity, and I think, oh yeah, my lawyer said it's illegal. So someone asked me the other day, is there anything, when I talked about the controversies on Dressage Hub, they said, is there anything on that your YouTube channel that you don't stand up against, like you don't stand for morally, ethically? And I thought about it for a moment and I said, no, 100% I am against animal abuse and corruption of the establishment. There is not a single video on this channel that doesn't stand for both of those things. So you can argue with me all you want. You can dislike the way that I present that media, but at the end of the day, those are two of the big premises here. Now, little Susie and Suzanne didn't like the way that I talked about corrupt judging when it came to Sarah Lockman. Now, let me be clear here. Now, let's take a moment to read this letter from little Susie, who also happens to have a book on sponsorship, in which case she should know that when someone's listed as a partner on a website, it is not a sponsorship by any means. All right. The reason I am contacting you is because Dressage Hub has you listed as a sponsor on their site. Please see. Yeah, somebody should go to my site. I don't even have time to maintain my site, so I'm happy that Susie's doing it for me. Let's carry on. I would like to bring to your attention the posting of videos of dressage riders with very damaging comments. These comments go way beyond constructive criticism and are positively vile. In my opinion, they qualify as cyberbullying. One of the most recent posts implies that a particular rider has become engaged to a judge in order to sleep her way to the top. No, my friend. That's not what I'm saying at all. In fact, Dr. Phil says that even trophy wives have to work for their money. And I do feel that in this case, that Sarah Lockman having to sleep with old balls Lee Tubman is actually working hard for those scores. Just maybe not in the conventional ways. And let me be clear, I am pro Sarah Lockman getting those scores however she can, because in a corrupt establishment, however you get to the top is work. What I am against is the corrupt judging side. So I know that you work for a university, maybe Dartmouth, if I got that right. And I know that you think that you have a high grasp of maybe academia, language, reading comprehension. But in this case, I feel like you've really failed to understand that what we're really talking about is corrupt judging, and that affects all of us as riders and equestrians. And I think it's an important piece that we should be discussing. In the past, I've seen a number of DH's videos on YouTube, which they show only the worst moments a rider is having. I believe that's called sports highlights. Highlight reels, sports reels, check it out. I know that like all you watch is horse things, but maybe for 2 seconds, go watch a different sport. I don't even know if this woman understands the English language. Not only do they not show the riders making the needed corrections and recovering nicely, but all of their comments are incredibly hostile, demeaning, and unfair. Clearly, she's only ever watched like one video on Dressage Hub. I am hopeful that you are unaware of the behavior and do not condone it. Please show your support of dressage riders by removing your sponsorship from this deplorable site. Deplorable, big word for small-minded people. There is enough toxicity in the world. We don't need this sort of behavior polluting the dressage world. You're right, little Susie. We don't need this I believe it's legally called conspiring, polluting the dressage world. Thank you for your kind consideration in contributing to the sport. All right, let's go on to Suzanne. She's my favorite. Suzanne, she's a breeder. She thinks she's a big deal. I see you are listed as a partner on the Dressage Hub website. I find the content on Dressage Hub website and Facebook page to be vile, inflammatory, and untrue bullying. That's funny, because we're a YouTube channel. The behaviors and actions and posts of Dressage Hub are so disturbing to me that I cannot do business with them. Is Suzanne gonna do business with me? What kind of business would Suzanne do with me? Like, I don't have a, Dressage Hub is not a business. I guess I just lost out on an amazing customer that's like 100 years old and ready to die. As long as you are listed on their, as the page as their partner on their website, I cannot and will not do business with you. I encourage you. I honestly don't think she's gonna fit into any of the clothes that any of the equestrian brands on my website sell. No, before the fat shamers get all upset. Don't get upset at me. I'm just saying that assessing this woman's size and assessing the brands that I've worked with, she's not going to fit into their clothing. So I don't think that these businesses need to worry too much. I also don't think she rides. So like, she's probably not going to need a saddle or anything else. I encourage you to investigate this actively and distance yourself from this vile behavior and denounce the vile and bullying behavior of Dressage Hub before one more person is harmed by them. Great Scott! We have a movement. I believe this is called conspiring legally and libel. Here we are. Season of 2022 is coming, and I am excited because for the first time since before the pandemic, I have been able to do a Dear Stupid Dressage Diva video about two of the stupidest, oldest people. And you know what I'm going to do for them? I am going to send them one of these shirts because this week they are Dressage Hub's biggest fucking fans. And they have done more work promoting and marketing me this week than I could ever do for myself. So thank you to little Susie and Suzanne for being this week's #1 Dressage Hub fans, and I'm sending you these shirts that say I heart DH just to say thank you for all the amazing work that you've done promoting me and not promoting the sport. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Since you're new here, what you'll know is that this page is actually built faster by your hate than your love. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you've done this week. Till next time, Dear Stupid Dressage Divas, we're signing off and ready for an epic season of anger, vitriol, cyberbullying, and hate.